Sold-out arenas, roaring crowds, flashing lights. Rappers like Snoop Dogg, Travis Scott, and Jay-Z own the stage. The world knows them for their energy, their rhymes, and their larger-than-life performances. But check this. The beat drops, the crowd fades, and suddenly we're on a quiet golf course. There's Snoop Dogg lining up a putt with a golf club in hand. And check this out. Even Jay-Z takes a swing like he's been practicing for years. It's a side of rap's biggest stars that most people never see. Behind the glitz, the fame, and the music, these rappers have secret hobbies that hardly anyone knows about. And today, we're going to uncover them all. Snoop Dogg, the master of many hobbies. On the stage, Snoop Dogg commands attention with his smooth flow and iconic presence. But when the crowds fade and the cameras turn off, a completely different side of him appears. Here we see Snoop on a golf course, carefully lining up a putt. His swing is calm, precise, and almost zen-like, a stark contrast to the energy that he brings to his performances. Golf might seem like an unexpected hobby for a rap legend, but for Snoop, it's a way to relax, focus, and just enjoy the moment. But golf is only the beginning. Snoop is also a passionate gamer. Footage shows him intensely playing Madden, laughing, and joking with his friends. He even created his own esports league, the Gangsta Gaming League, bringing his love of games to fans around the world. And then there's cooking. In exclusive shots from his kitchen, Snoop teams up with Martha Stewart. Chopping, stirring, and tasting. Their friendship and collaboration reveal a creative, playful side of Snoop that most people never see. Travis Scott, from the stage to the courts. Travis Scott is known for concerts that feel like full-blown experiences, lights, sound, and energy that seem to shake the very ground. But when the stage clears, a different passion takes over. Here we find Travis on a basketball court, bouncing the ball, dribbling, and shooting hoops with a focus that mirrors his dedication in the studio. Growing up in Houston, basketball was always close to his heart, and it remains one of his favorite ways to unwind. Off the court, Travis is also a sneaker and fashion enthusiast. We've got clips of him inspecting new sneaker designs, sketching ideas, and collaborating with Nike. His love for style goes beyond the spotlight, influencing streetwear culture and turning a hobby into an international phenomenon. Even in the quieter moments, Travis shows that his creativity isn't limited to music. Whether on the court or in the design studio, his hobbies reveal the same intensity and dedication that have made him one of rap's most innovative artists. Nicki Minaj, creativity beyond the mic. Nicki Minaj is known worldwide for her powerful rapping skills, her bold fashion, and her larger-than-life personality. But away from the spotlight, she's got hobbies that reveal a playful and creative side that fans don't always see. Here we find Nicki in her makeup studio, experimenting with bold colors and intricate designs. For her, makeup is more than appearance. It's an art form, a way to express personality and creativity every day. In the quieter moments, Nicki enjoys gaming. Here, footage shows her competing in video games, laughing and strategizing, showing that even megastars need a playful escape from their busy lives. She also collects pop culture items, from figurines to memorabilia, surrounding herself with things that inspire her music, fashion, and persona. And then there's acting and voice work. Clips show Nicki on set performing in movies like Barbershop, The Next Cut, or lending her voice to animated projects and video games. Watching her bring characters to life, it's clear that her creativity extends beyond music into storytelling and performance. Acting and voice work allow her to experiment with different personas, emotions, and narratives, a side of Nicki fans rarely get to see on the stage. Nicki Minaj's hobbies show that behind the fame and the music, she's constantly exploring, creating, and having fun, just like anyone else with a passion for art and play. Jay-Z, the businessman's escape. Jay-Z, or Hov, is a billionaire businessman, rapper, and cultural leader. His life is non-stop meetings, projects, and performances. So what does someone like Jay-Z do when he needs to unwind? One of his greatest passions is art collecting. Jay-Z and Beyoncé own works by legends like Jean-Michel Basquiat, Andy Warhol, and Damien Hirst. To Jay-Z, collecting art isn't about showing off. It's about surrounding himself with creativity. He once said that art speaks to him the same way music does. It's about emotions, storytelling, and legacy. Sports are another hobby close to his heart. At one point, Jay-Z co-owned the Brooklyn Nets and played a massive role in bringing the team to Brooklyn's Barclays Center. He's often seen courtside at games, watching some of the world's best athletes compete. Jay-Z's hobbies remind us that even the busiest moguls need ways to recharge. Whether it's appreciating a $1 million painting or watching a buzzer beater, his hobbies keep him inspired. Drake, beyond the music. Drake is one of the biggest artists in the world, with more chart-topping hits than almost anyone. But behind the fame, Drake's hobbies reveal a more personal side. First, there's his love for basketball. Drake isn't just a fan, he's the official global ambassador for the Toronto Raptors. He sits courtside at almost every game, cheers like he's a part of the roster, and even designs merchandise for the team. For Drake, basketball is more than a hobby, it's a way to give back to his hometown. Drake also's got an eye for design. His Toronto mansion, nicknamed the Embassy, is filled with custom pieces, luxury furniture, and one-of-a-kind artwork. For Drake, interior design isn't about showing off wealth, it's about creating spaces that reflect personality and artistry. Finally, Drake takes fitness seriously. Boxing workouts, gym sessions, and strict training schedules help him stay sharp both on and off the stage. Drake's hobbies show that even megastars need balance: sports for passion, design for creativity, and fitness for discipline. Lil Wayne, skating and sports. Lil Wayne's rhymes are lightning fast, but his favorite hobby moves at a different speed: skateboarding. He started skating seriously later in life, and now he practices so much that he's built private skate parks just for himself. Skating is more than just a hobby for Wayne, it's a part of who he is. He's even released clothing lines inspired by skate culture. And like many other rappers, Lil Wayne is a die-hard sports fan, especially when it comes to football. He is vocal about his love for the Green Bay Packers, often tweeting and talking about the team. His hobbies remind us that no matter how big you get, passion keeps you grounded. Ice Cube, the family man's passions. Ice Cube is a pioneer of West Coast rap, a movie star, and a cultural icon. But his hobbies might surprise you with how simple they are. Basketball is at the top of the list. Cube didn't just play, he created the Big 3 League, where retired NBA players compete in 3-on-3 tournaments. He turned his love for the game into an entire sports movement. But his biggest passion? His family. Cube spends much of his free time with his loved ones. Whether he's writing scripts, producing films, or just enjoying time at home, his hobbies are all about building legacy and staying connected to what matters most. Post Malone, the unexpected collector. Post Malone might look like the guy who never stops partying, but his hobbies reveal a softer, more surprising side. For starters, Post is obsessed with collecting. He's known for spending millions on rare Magic the Gathering cards. Yep, one of the biggest rappers in the world is also a hardcore card game nerd. And if that's not enough, he is also big into video games. From Hunt Showdown to Guitar Hero, Post can spend hours gaming. On top of that, Post loves beer pong. He takes it so seriously that he even helped design a World Beer Pong League with professional rules and tournaments. Only Post Malone could take a college party game and turn it into an official competition. His hobbies prove that even when you're at the top of the charts, sometimes the best way to relax is just by being a kid again. Eminem, the focused hobbyist. Eminem, one of the greatest rappers of all time, lives a life that's a little more private, but his hobbies do tell us a lot about who he is. For one thing, he's a huge fan of comic books. From Spider-Man to The Punisher, Eminem has been a lifelong collector, even appearing on the cover of a Marvel comic himself. His love for comics connects directly to his music: superheroes, battles, struggles, and triumphs. Another hobby of Eminem's is working out. After his struggles with addiction, fitness became one of the most important parts of his lifestyle. Running, boxing, and weight training gave him focus and clarity. For Eminem, hobbies aren't just entertainment, they're survival. And then there's his love for writing outside of rap. Eminem often journals, creating word puzzles, and playing with language even when he's not making music. For him, hobbies are another way to sharpen the blade that made him a legend. Whether it's Snoop Dogg cooking with Martha Stewart, Nicki creating some bold makeup looks, or Post Malone showing off his magic cards, one thing is clear: Their hobbies reveal who they truly are. And don't forget, subscribe to Mike Kings for more rapper secrets.